Make sure I have my chat settings the way I want. I am awesome. And we're going to try to make a home in this mess today. I made sure to pull off a site. I'm actually in the Burger King, right next to site where I work. We're going to try to get out of here and get home today. Before I let you guys go, tag along with it. I am beaconing on DMR, so you can check out my live location at aprs.fi. Hey Andy, how's it going? So, slick roads. Hey David. Yeah, hopefully this is our last good snow, last snow of the year. It's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s all next week. And I'm sorry about the wipers. Don't know if we'll be taking interstate all the way home, but we definitely will be taking a part of the way. 79. Yeah, no, I say we had about 2 inches on the truck when I got out and had to clean it off. Right now it looks like interstate's moving, but not real fast, which is fine because I don't move very fast on interstate. Anyway, we'll see how long we're on this thing. Now, depending on the conditions, I may or may not have eyes on chat, so I'm going to apologize now. I know you guys understand. I'm driving during a snow event. It's not a snowstorm, it's not a blizzard, it's a snow event. I didn't even share this out a dozen places. I shared it to Toads. That's because it automatically gets uploaded there. Trying to adjust it. There we go. So yeah, welcome for the ride. Tag along. Interstate seems good so far. We might stick interstate. I've got 18, Andy. I'll take that 79 here there, David. You give me 79 on April, I'll be happy. I was trying to think of a clever name for the stream, and I'm just like, you know what, Snow Live. And not really Snowmageddon. The roads are slick though. I've only been driving a rear-wheel drive truck for a year now. So I had to get used to it again. You know, in a front-wheel drive, you just hit the gas and it pulls you through. In rear-wheel drive, you tend to swim if you do that. I don't think... Hey, Roger. I don't think we're going to need four-wheel drive today, but I might be counting my chickens. Gonna let Bell Brothers get on here. Circle of... I hope you guys are getting it. Data might be stretched a little thin. I am APRS beaconing on 31190. I do have a DMR repeater also opened up. I might want to see if I can hit it. So yeah, there I'm on a DMR repeater too. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. State law, gotta move over. Hazard lights. So ideally, we're gonna stay on the interstate the whole way home. I am beaconing on APRS.fi also. Hey, another thumbs up. Thank you very much. So you can track where I'm going. The band of your existence. Well, technically I'm monitoring 31190 because that's the dead one. So if I want to just send a beacon out, I can just hit it and not worry about interrupting anyone. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but... And I've got 3119 open on the DMR repeater. So. I don't know if they opened a DMR AriesNet today or not. Kind of listening to see if they did. If they did, I don't know. I could call out and see if Whiskey Zero Charlie Alpha Hotel's out there monitoring. Ask him, but I really don't mind care that much. If they make an announcement of the net, I'll make a report. Let's just put it that way. Hey guys, the Iowa DOT wants you to know that the snow plows are in use. I would certainly hope so. I really shouldn't make fun of those signs. I shouldn't, but especially not a message like that. Because believe it or not, there's probably people in Des Moines right now or coming, you know, maybe out-of-state people that are coming into this. They wouldn't know. So I shouldn't make fun of that, but just kind of ironic. So, I hope everyone's doing well today. I know I've been talking to some of you throughout the day, and yeah, I'm gonna say if you're traveling on this right now on I-80, at least to Mitchellville, the interstate seems fine. The biggest thing is going to be probably some black ice and drifting snow. This snow is really light. This is not your snowball making snow. It's really light. Coming up on our first check down. I don't think I'm going to take it. I think we're good. So yeah, I'm comfortable with this guy. So if, yeah, I can chat with you if you want to say something. I'll respond. Doing a comfortable 55 and a 75. Sorry, 55 and a 70. I have no intention of going much over 60. Oh yeah. Those truck stops are usually pretty busy. They're pretty full. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot held up here at the scale either. I'm doing a combination of both, David. I've got one talk group on my hotspot, and I've got the other one monitoring a repeater. So I've got a combination of both. I've got my hotspot going right now for the accurate DMR APRS location right now. So that was me just sending out my beacon. But I do have a repeater engaged also that's monitoring 3119, which is where they have the Aries DMR nets at. So I'm not beaconing on it, but any Altoona 578 can dual receive. So if they talk, even if I'm on the hotspot, I'll hear them. Alright, starting to get a little slush on the road. Looks like we had one in the ditch back there. My back window is completely covered with crap. No one held up at the DOT way station right now. I'm very surprised. Oh, they have the scale open. Are you kidding me? Or did he just skip? Did he just drive through? He must have just drove through. There's no way I got the scale open right now. Yeah, he's parking there. Okay. I was gonna say that'd be really mean of commercial motor vehicles to have the scale up during a snow event. So yeah, if y'all didn't hear the news, I'm going to be on Ham Nuggets Monday night with T.O. We're going to be talking about some radiograms. There's going to be a few of us from what T.O.'s saying, so hopefully there's one expert in the group. I'm by no means an expert, but I've got some experience. So should be a good time. Should be a real good time. Yes, it is, especially because we have severe weather season coming up. And David, I don't know, you said you don't know anything about radiograms. Do you kind of know what they are, or do you not know anything? Just the name. Just curious. This guy's going too slow for me. Okay, so the briefest description I'm going to give you is it is a way we can pass radio traffic, accurate radio traffic. It's a way we pass accurate radio traffic, such as a health and welfare message, a supply request, an emergency message, even over radio. It's an actual written out form where you write it out, you call someone on an NTS net, or we even have it implemented to where we can use them tactically and locally, and they get out their form and they fill out exactly what you're saying. So it's word for word. It's word for word. It's not exactly like a game of telephone. You don't have to remember anything. You're literally reading off the paper, and when you get your message, when the other guy gets the message, he reads it back to you. If it's right, then they either deliver the message or they go find another ham operator, and they do the whole process over again until it gets delivered. So it's extremely accurate though, and it's an efficient way to deliver messages to disaster-stricken areas. There are many of those, not any specific one, but any disaster-stricken area. So in 2020, we had the derecho in Iowa, Illinois. Cedar Rapids did not have phones. They did not have internet. they could have used, and they did use, radiograms to get health and welfare messages out. Actually, they got one up to a guy in southern Minnesota, and he brought down like 10 generators because they needed generators. So stuff like that. Yep. Roger's right about the timing, but we're not going to get any more specific than that. I mean, everyone knows what's going on in the world right now. I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on in the world, so, and radiograms can help with a lot of it, or could be used with a lot of it. We just passed our second check down point. The only thing that's really going on with the roads is I'm just driving my normal Grandpa 60 mile an hour on the interstate. I'm gonna have a feeling I'm gonna want to make a check. Should have made that check down. Nope. Okay, brake checks are great, good. Hurricane season's right around the corner. I'm gearing up for tornadoes here in Iowa. On another important news, my last piece of equipment for the storm chase vehicle for recording should have arrived today. So there's that. Hopefully I actually can record videos this year while storm chasing and spotting. I got a mount, and I'm gonna wait till this chicken truck gets by me. I got a mount that's gonna go, a phone mount that's gonna go right up in front of me, hook onto the dash. I guess I don't really need to show you guys that because I don't have the mount there. Yeah, it's a $10 mount from Walmart, but it'll attach to the dash right in front of my steering wheel. So, and then I can have my recording phone, my video phone, and I can hit record on that, get the footage. And then, if something's outside, I get parked, I can take the phone out of it and swing the camera and stuff like that. But dude, you really should have your lights on. Alright, we're going to check down at the next exit for the sole fact is I'm coming up on some really skittish drivers. And I don't want to deal with them. Secondary roads, like the one I'm about to check down on, are probably going to be much worse than what I'm on. But I'm not going to have the traffic either. These guys are like doing 45, which is interstate minimum. They should have their four ways on. And I'm going to check down on a road where I wouldn't need my four ways on to do minimum. Or to make speed. We also have kind of like the Bermuda Triangle of our area coming up here. The hills right west of Newton on the interstate tend to collect a lot of accidents. So last year they had like a 43 car pileup just past the exit we're going to get off of, about a mile down the road. I haven't seen anyone in the ditch, which means everyone's been smart about how they're driving, but I'm not going to take the chance that I get hung up for an extra 45 minutes because of those hills. And like I said, there's been a bunch of skittish drivers. Too many that I don't want to really be with. And to get away from the semis here. You finally broke down and got a POTA rig. Sorry, I know you said that a while ago. I just finally got a chance to touch my phone. So, that's awesome. POTA rocks. We're going to be doing POTA on Tuesday. POTA on Tuesday. It's supposed to be 50 and sunny out. Probably still going to be in the truck, but we're going to do POTA on Tuesday. Come on. Thank you, girl. She didn't want to turn. Well, she wanted to turn, she just wanted to slide. You know, I do have stuff coming in the mail for all you guys. I just hope they turn out decent. I made 2 orders this week. One was to give away, and the other one was for storm spotting. So, nice. Well, I hope you have fun. Well, I know you're going to have fun, dude. I hear that ICOM 706 is a good radio too. POTA's a blast. Someone posted on the POTA Facebook that they, their video of their first activation. I went on there and commented, and I'm like, when you get that kilo, you'll know you're addicted. He replies, it's a ton of fun. I already think I got the bug. So, POTA's a ton of fun. And it practices emergency communication skills. I'm really, really pushing POTA hard. Hey there, Cody. I'm really pushing POTA hard with Aries right now. With Aries, different Aries groups, because it does practice the MCOM. I can set up an HF station in under a half hour of getting on site. So, we're talking radiograms on Monday. I can be up and running in less than 30 minutes to send and receive radiograms at a disaster because of POTA. Yeah, I don't like going weekends. I am going to go on a weekend when it gets nicer, a couple weekends when it gets nicer, just because I have people that want to go with me and want to see how things work in POTA. It's going to be real busy because that's just the nature of the weekends, because of QSO parties, stuff like that. But yeah, no, with me having Tuesdays off, that's why I nail Tuesdays, which I feel bad because there's a lot of people who are like, dude, I can never work you because you're always activating while I'm at work, and I feel bad about that, but I don't have to compete for a spot on the airwaves though. Like, oh wow, 20 is really busy today, I'll go to 17 or I'll go to 40, and I'll always find a clear frequency on Tuesday. With it getting nicer too, we're not going to be doing as many radar runs. One, they suck my gas. Two, I kind of want to go for numbers again at some different parks. Hey, that's what I did, David. No, I can't say that. I did go out and watch once with the guy who's the Iowa-Minnesota mapping representative. He's also our club president, and he's also my ADC. I know he's a good guy. He does a lot. But I went out and watched him once. I helped him with logging. I never got on the air. And then my first activation, I went out solo. So really nervous the first time around, but it's a ton of fun. And actually, I can already tell you where we're going Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to go back out to K2319, where I've got my kilo at. We're going to go out and hang out there for a couple hours. Feel like I've been hitting 9294 up quite a bit. And I haven't been out to Rock Creek since I got the kilo. So we're going to go back out there, start pushing our lead out a little bit more as far as the activators go. I've got quite a sizable lead on contacts out there. Not that it's a competition, but I think I'm 600 contacts ahead of the person next to me. Yeah. Biggest tip I'm going to give you when you're activating is if you get a pile up and you feel people rushing you, you take your own time. Oh gosh, I wish I had that. I'd have a double kilo already if that was the case here. Yeah, biggest thing, David, my biggest pointer for POTA is don't let anyone rush you. Take your time, make sure your log's accurate. I get kind of carefree with the accuracy because I record my activations. So I can always go, I'll go back on video and confirm contacts. But take your time. It's your activation. You run it the way you want to. If you want to go lightning fast, go lightning fast. If you want to sit there and rag chew with someone for a little bit because you like their call or whatever, do it. Run it the way you want to run it. Yeah. I got what you meant. So yeah, we're just hitting the outskirts of Newton now. Got slushy roads here. And this is a highway. This is, hey, another like. Thank you very much for the like. So this is Highway 6. This takes you all the way through the state. I also live like 2 blocks off of it. I'm not sure if I should get the snowblower out for this yet. I might not. Make the wife struggle more. We'll see. It is a fairly light snow. It feels like it's got wetter over here though. I'm gonna have to try not to do donuts through this next intersection. Yo, Kevin! Hey buddy! Hey, Kevin! Hey, this is coming to you now. What's a snowblower? It's me when I've had a lot of caffeine and there's snow on the ground and I just keep talking and it blows away. I would tell you what a snow dump is, but that's not exactly PG-13. Not that I have to be PG-13, but yeah. Well, that's nice. Yeah, she's slick. When I can spin out while I'm moving, it's slick. And this is why you always fill up at the start of the day before you leave town. And there's gonna be weather. I'm going to go ahead and say they're declaring a snow emergency today. It's supposed to be done by midnight. I hope they get out and clear the roads. I hope school is not 2-hour late start tomorrow. So I got to call in 2 hours late. You know, it really doesn't make me feel that great, David. I'm not going to lie. I've got my AC turned down for the entire state right now. In fact, my AC's so good, I even am cooling Kevin off over there in Illinois. I got a good air conditioner. The heater, not so much. The heater needs a little work. The sad thing this isn't even gonna last a week. This will be gone by this will be gone by this time next week. They'll have it all moved tonight. Sunday. Actually, I think it's gonna start melting tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be 36 degrees tomorrow. So it'll start melting tomorrow, and it's supposed to be in the 40s and 50s, I think, starting Saturday or Sunday. So this isn't gonna make it a week. Like, it's I debate getting the snowblower out because I know I'm going to move it and it's going to disappear within a week. So it all kind of depends on the wife's car. And I'll make that judgment when I get home and I pull in the driveway. Because if my truck has issues, her car's definitely going to have issues. And then I got to do something about it. Which they said 2 to 4 inches. I'm going to say we got 2 inches on the ground right now. It's supposed to go to midnight. I might want to take out the snowblower. City plow. They'll go down my road about midnight. I hit all these green lights too. I can't believe that. I better not do that too much. Someone might call me in for a careless driving. I just broke her loose, turned her sideways. It was fun. I'm glad it took all winter for my fellow Iowans to figure out how to drive in the snow. So it's the perfect time for it to get nice so we can all forget about how to drive in the snow. So next winter, when the first snow happens, we'll have 72 cars in the ditch. Sounds like a plan. We're going to do that. And I'm only half joking about that, sadly. We're starting to get a crowd here now, and I'm going to have to leave here soon. That feels bad. Well, thank you all for coming in. We're at the last stoplight of our trip. I'm not going to say if that was intentional or not. Put it back on me for the last little bit. Even though y'all can look up where I'm at. Well, maybe not, because I can turn APRS off too. Y'all have my address. A lot of you guys have sent me QSL cards. You know how to find me. a city plow in front of me. Will I stop at the all-way? Yep. Thank y'all for riding home with me. It was less eventful than I thought it was going to be, but still, nevertheless, it's snow. It's fun to watch. We're going to have some severe weather chases whenever the severe weather shows up. Probably won't have lives, though. When tornado season hits, I will have videos. I will probably not have lives because this phone will be doing radar. So we'll be doing radar and hotspot duties. But thank y'all for coming along. I'm going to wish you the best. 7-3. I'm not going to end the stream until after I get parked, though. One thing less for me to worry about and fix as I slide through this intersection. Really slick on my hill. Let's see if I need four-wheel drive to get up the drive. I shouldn't. It looks like my salt was working. Oh shit. I might. Nope. Okay. We're on, guys. 7-3. Catch you on the next live or the next video. Have a good one.